Welcome to Hollywood Secrets Information. In this video, we are diving deep into the iconic world of old Hollywood to celebrate love, courage, and representation. Today, we're bringing you the incredible stories of 13 transgender celebrity couples who challenged the norms of their time and found love while standing proudly in their identities. These couples have defied prejudice and inspired us all with their unwavering dedication to each other and to authenticity. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating Hollywood secrets. 1. April Ashley and Arthur Corbett. April Ashley was one of the most prominent transgender women in Britain. She became a Vogue model and actress, but her relationship with aristocrat Arthur Corbett ended in one of the most notorious legal battles over transgender rights. Corbett filed for annulment of their marriage, arguing that Ashley was still legally male. The case became famous for setting a troubling precedent in British law about recognizing transgender identities. 2. Roberta Cowell and Michael Dylan. Roberta Cowell, a pioneering transgender woman in Britain, was the first known British woman to undergo gender-affirming surgery. Her relationship with Michael Dylan, the first known transgender man to undergo phalloplasty, was a trailblazing story for transgender couples in old Hollywood. Though their relationship was complex, both were significant figures in the history of transgender healthcare and visibility. 3. Candy Darling and Jeremiah Newton. Candy Darling was a transgender actress who became one of Andy Warhol's superstars in the 1960s. She appeared in iconic Warhol films such as Women in Revolt. Darling's relationship with Jeremiah Newton, a close friend and confidant, was well documented, particularly in Newton's devotion to preserving her legacy after her untimely death at age 29. While their relationship may not have been romantic, their bond highlighted the intense support system that transgender individuals often rely on during tumultuous times. 4. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera. Although they were not romantically linked, Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera were one of the most iconic and admired transgender duos of the 20th century. Both activists, they founded Star Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries and were instrumental in the early LGBTQ+ rights movement. Their deep bond, shared activism, and the love they showed to their community make them an enduring example of partnership, even without a romantic angle. 5. Tony Farza and Alexis Arquette. Alexis Arquette, part of the famous Arquette acting family, transitioned publicly and became a beloved transgender activist and performer. Though much of her personal romantic life was kept private, she had a long-standing relationship with Tony Farza. Farza remained by Alexis's side throughout her transition and career in Hollywood, symbolizing the power of love and acceptance during a challenging journey. 6. Elagabalus and Hierocles. One of the earliest recorded transgender figures, Roman Emperor Elagabalus, lived in the 3rd century AD. Elagabalus is often described as gender nonconforming, having requested to be addressed as a woman and undergoing procedures to affirm this identity. Elagabalus had several spouses, but one of the most well-known was Hierocles, a charioteer. Their relationship was scandalous in Roman society, but it remains one of the earliest recorded examples of transgender romance in historical texts. 7. Patricia Samantha and James. Patricia Samantha, an early transgender actress in Hollywood, faced many challenges both in her personal and professional life. Despite the societal pressures, Patricia found love with her longtime partner James, who remained a supportive figure throughout her career. While much of her story is lesser known, Patricia's life represents many untold stories of transgender women in old Hollywood, navigating love and identity in an unforgiving industry. 8. Coccinelle and Mario Carotenuto. French transgender icon Coccinelle was one of the first openly transgender women in Europe. Her relationship with Italian actor Mario Carotenuto gained attention for breaking many barriers at the time. Coccinelle, born as Jacques-Charles de Fresnoy, underwent gender confirmation surgery in 1958 and became an international star. Her love story with Carotenuto showed the world a different kind of Hollywood romance, one that included unwavering support and public admiration. 9. Bambi and her husband. Bambi, one of the most famous transgender cabaret performers in France, lived an incredible life of love and art. She met her husband after transitioning and had a relatively private life away from the spotlight. Bambi's career as a performer and writer allowed her to shine in the world of entertainment, but her loving relationship demonstrated that a fulfilling private life was equally important. 10. Sir Lady Java and her partner. Sir Lady Java was an openly transgender performer and advocate in Los Angeles during the 1960s and 1970s. While much of her romantic life remained behind closed doors, Sir Lady Java became a fierce fighter for LGBTQ+ rights in entertainment. She fought against laws that prevented transgender performers from working in nightclubs and inspired a generation of transgender activists and allies. 11. Jayne County and partner. Jayne County, a trailblazing transgender punk rock icon, defied societal expectations throughout her career. County was a staple of the 1970s New York punk scene, performing alongside acts like David Bowie and the Stooges. Her relationship with her partner, whose identity was largely kept private, illustrated the difficulties of dating while being a trans rock star during a highly transphobic era. 12. Laverne Cox and partner, modern connection. To conclude with a modern connection, although Laverne Cox is not from old Hollywood, she stands as a modern-day trailblazer who carries the legacy of those who came before her. Laverne Cox, the first transgender person to be nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award, has been open about her personal journey and relationships. Her story, while not from old Hollywood, continues the fight for representation that many of these couples began decades ago. 13. Christine Jorgensen and actor/partner. Christine Jorgensen is often considered the first transgender celebrity to make headlines in America. After undergoing gender-affirming surgery in Denmark in 1952, she became a sensation. However, her personal life, especially relationships, remained relatively private. Christine dated men during her lifetime, and though there were rumors, she faced many struggles finding long-lasting love due to the societal stigma surrounding transgender identity in the mid-20th century. Despite these challenges, her bravery helped pave the way for greater understanding and acceptance of transgender people in entertainment. And there you have it. 13 transgender couples from old Hollywood and beyond who inspire us with their love, resilience, and courage. Each one of these couples has contributed to the ongoing fight for visibility and acceptance in entertainment and society at large. Their stories remind us of the power of love in all its forms and the importance of standing proudly in one's identity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Hollywood's hidden history. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible stories from the world of fame, love, and courage. See you next time.